Coach Thomas. How you doing, bro?
Oh man, it stings.
It's one of those. Sorry, real quick, Cool FM post game interview with Coach Thomas. You just had the number one team in the state on their heels. Let's be honest; those guys were scared of what we were doing, and they had to make their adjustments. But you go into telling me how you felt about the overall performance, and just
and the number one was just a ranking. And we felt like we could play with them, and we did. The only thing that happened is we felt like we could beat them, and we didn't. There were some calls that didn't go our way that I was pretty upset about. But at the end of the day, I'm taking that on me as a head coach. Defense got us the ball a couple times, and we weren't able to get any points on the board. So I was a little frustrated on my part as far as the calls that I were making. Try to put our kids in better position. We stalled out a couple times and then tried to open up a little bit more at the play, but just to let our playmakers make plays and let them move around and let our quarterback, let our receivers move. And so this one stinks. It really stinks because we felt like we were prepared to play and to win. And we didn't get it done. And of course, the score at the end, it looks a little bit more than what it was. But it was it's a game. We made it a game.
Absolutely.
We don't like to lose at all. So you know how it is, Coach. It stings, especially when you know that you should have won, could have won.
Yeah, it was crushing. I mean, I was up there just going through all the emotions all you guys were going through. We all were. And we probably set the hugest record of attendance on the Cool FM. We had something like 500 people watching. It was incredible. Just so, going into next week with Sunnyside and finishing at home.
Yeah.
2 home games in a row.
Yeah.
And, this, even though we had a loss in this game, the power points are going to really boost.
They're going to go up. I mean, they were 22 in the rating or something like that. Of course, that number one team in the state. That's a team that you want to play right now. The good news is we came out healthy. We had some guys with some bumps and bruises, but
you could put a kicker out there on a hip flexor with a 38-yard field.
Yeah,
that was beautiful.
We wanted to trust them. We had to get some points on the board. So we're hungry. These guys, they're real emotional. They're upset. They're upset, and that's good because they, we felt like we should have won that game. So we're trying to keep it together. Probably won't sleep tonight.
Yeah,
but that's just how it's going to be. But so we'll get on the road and get these guys home, and then we'll get back to it. Just got to let our emotions. That was our game.
You did everything you were supposed to.
Thanks for the fans that traveled, and thank you guys for putting everything
of course,
on. And,
always.
I told our kids, I said we're the only ones that believed in us and everybody that was behind us on this side. That was the only people that believed in us, that we had a chance, that we could have won or anything like that. So we appreciate all the support and what you guys do, and all our fans and cheerleaders and everybody, all the parents, everybody that traveled and supported us. So
safe travels on the way home, Coach, and we'll look forward to seeing the pounding against those Blue Devils next week.
Have to.
Just an absolute,
have to.
We're going to have a bad taste in our mouth coming into that game, and they're going to take it to them.
Yeah.
And by the way, I'm trying to set up something special. Hopefully we can get something set up on the Jumbotron and get the former leading rusher.
Okay.
Because Scrappy just became the all-time rushing career holder for Buena history. So we'll try and see if we can set something up on Jumbotron for him next week. Great. Maybe senior night. Maybe hold it till then. Just looking forward to the last 2 home games.
Yes, sir.
And then go into seeing where we're going to land.
We'll see where Tuesday the rankings come out again. Let's find out where we're at. Man, it would have been so nice with that win. I
know, right?
It would have been so pretty.
You should have heard. You should have seen some of the comments. People, you'll go back and I'm sure you'll check it out. And just the people were like, "Gosh, these guys we got them on the ropes. We got them. We can do this." There's so much backing from everybody that's watching. So
we appreciate it.
Yeah, just wanted to chat with you real quick, man. Love you, brother.
You too. Thanks, guys. Thank you.
We'll talk to you next week.
I'm gonna go clean up our house.
Always, baby. Class first. All right. Cool FM. Thank you so much to our sponsors, SSVEC, Ed Morse Automotive, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in, coming back and having a little chat with Coach Thomas after such a close game. Just to see that excitement of that team of our Buena Colts playing until the bitter end and not giving in to anything, and seeing our guys just play until those zeros are on the clock. And the region title, unfortunately, goes to the Tigers. That's gonna make us have to even work harder for the next 2 wins, and we'll hope to see you guys pack Loveless in the next 2 weeks. Let's get back down to our home game, 2 home games. Home game next week against Sunnyside. Then you got senior night against Cienega. And so here we go. And tomorrow at 2 o'clock, around 2 o'clock, you're going to see me and John on our show on the field with John and Jared. So we'll see you again then from Cool FM Studios. Good night, everybody, and God bless.